Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got open-air baseball for you on the show. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the Miami Marlins. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And on the hill here today, Jesus Luzardo. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA. And you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out. And not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Right. And he takes it himself for the out. Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. And one of the most exciting young stars in the sport, Patrick Bailey.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and, he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
That one missed.
It's a good take.
And that's in the dirt. One down, base is empty. Line drive. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. 2 outs, base is empty. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Norby makes the catch, inning over. 1 left for San Francisco. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. This is Marlins baseball on the show, Florida. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And towing the slab here, Sean Jelly. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, this guy's so elusive. Last year took the loss in 1 game. You talk about a walking rabbit's foot. Just unreal that the odds and the numbers could bear out that way, no matter how good you are. But that's the kind of season he had last year, and I'm sure they're hoping that they can build off of that momentum when he's on the mound.
And at the plate for Miami, Connor Norton. And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This one in the air, right field. Fair ball.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Otto Lopez, the next up for the Marlins. The pitch. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
A couple of singles back to back. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Xavier Edwards. Rolled to short, possible 2 ball. Off balance feed, there's 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
2 on, 1 out. And the batter now, Jake Berger. On the outside corner, and the count 1-2.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Two on, 1 out. Outside low, and that's ball 2.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Hit hard, that gets through. In comes the first run of the game as the Marlins take the lead. In there, he's safe.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. And up next for Miami, Jonah Bride. And a pitch. That to right. Yastrzemski gets under it. Drops into the glove. Runner tags for home. Throw is up the line, and he scores. And they take a 2-run lead.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Third baseman.
Here's the third baseman.
Holy.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. On to first. Out. Inning over. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Second inning coming up here in South Florida. It's the Marlins 2 and the Giants nothing. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's Matt Chapman. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Outside low, and it's 2-2.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Sends it across to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 6. The catcher, number 14, Patrick
Stepping
Bailey.
in, Patrick Bailey. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
Got him. And there are 2 outs.
Batting 7.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Blake Sable. In the air, right side. In position. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Marlins 2 and the Giants nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the left fielder, number 54.
Jay Meyer.
The 1-1. That one pushed foul. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
The wind and the pitch. Wouldn't chase that time. Now this is in the air down the line. And that will drop foul. The pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Leading up.
So a man aboard. And now the center fielder, Victor Mesa Jr. Line drive caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Now it's the Marlins catcher.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Swung on, belted. Sable going back. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Around third. He scores, and they're up by 3.
Gets a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
So digging in, Connor Norby. The 1-1. On its way to the corner, Yastrzemski on the move. Grabs it on the run. Runner tags and will move up to third.
Now batting, second baseman, Otto Lopez.
So up next, Otto Lopez. Kicks and fires. And a base hit knocks in a run.
Picks himself up an RBI. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a long dart in there, and he found a way.
Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. On the ground, right side. Gets it to first. That's out number 3. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Marlins 4 and the Giants nothing. And we're back. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate.
Right fielder, number 5, Mike Yastrzemski.
Left-hand batter waits. That one fouled off. 2-2. And here it comes. That one lifted to left. And that's a fair ball.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Man at first. Now the left fielder.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
There's one. Return throw to first, and that's 2.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Thairo Estrada to the plate. And that one is lifted in the air, in and to his right. Brings it in for the third out. Back here in Miami, set for the bottom of the third. Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jake Berger.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
And another ball.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. This third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And the leadoff man aboard.
Tough game for him so far, Boog. Another hit, and they've just been knocking him around through the first 2+. He's got to get things back on track. Maybe junk a pitch that isn't working, or he might not last much longer.
And now for the Marlins, Jonah Bride. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Now the third baseman. Go Chris through the early stages. He hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. That's down and in. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. And he deals. Grounder might be two. Touches the bag for one. Back to first, and that is a double play.
Really nice job up the middle just to take it himself. You know what? Take all the guesswork out of him. He let his momentum carry him into a really strong throw to first for that double play.
Here's the left fielder. Bounce to third. Chapman over to first in time. That ends the frame. Marlins lead one. They lead 4-0. Back here at Lone Depot Park. New inning getting started. Here's Mark Canha. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
So man aboard. So here's Wade now.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Now this one gets away from the catcher. And now a man into scoring position.
Now batting, the shortstop, Tyler Fitzgerald.
And up next for San Francisco, Tyler Fitzgerald. Runner at second here, one gone. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Bounce to the left side, and that chance handled. Throws to first in time.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now Matt Chapman at the plate.
The third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So the Giants leave 1. They trail it here 4-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 4th. Here's the center fielder, Victor Mesa Jr. And a pitch. Fouls one off. 2-2.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
The 2-2 on the way. And right back to the mound. Over to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Here's the catcher. 1 out, base is empty. The 1-1 is fouled off. That one hit to right. And it falls. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, back in trouble, Boo, and it's just been like this for him most of the game. They've been all over him since his first pitch, and I think he's got a very short leash right now. Really needs to lock it down here.
So Bob Melvin out of the dugout, and he's ready to make a move. Sean Jelly departs, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment. New arm for the Giants, Hayden Birdsall.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
So the batting order turns over, and now the right fielder, Connor Norby. Here's a 1-1. To short, could be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We played 4. It's the Marlins 4 and the Giants nothing. We go to the top of the 5th, and here's the catcher, Patrick Bailey.
14, Patrick Bailey.
Out towards right center field, coming on. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Up next for the Giants, the center fielder,
Blake Sable, the next Giant to hit. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. And that skips in the dirt. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Mike Yastrzemski up here.
Yastrzemski.
Popped up. Lopez drifts towards it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Giants down in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. And now here is Otto Lopez.
The second baseman, Otto Lopez.
Kicks and deals. On the ground, Estrada throws to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Up next for the Marlins, the shortstop.
And now the shortstop, Xavier Edwards. Feels like it's less common today that you see a guy like this. The speed component, the contact component, but lack of power. Next offering misses. Ball 2.
He just has to understand that his skill set is unique, and he's very valuable for any ball club. If he does that, he'll play a long time in this league.
Smoked on the ground, a second. The throw to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Fastball groove right down the middle.
Now
Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jake Berger. And the right-hander deals. Fly ball down the line. Sizes this one up. And that ends the inning. Back here in Miami, top 6. And digging in for San Francisco, number 59. Here's a 1-1. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Thairo Estrada.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the second baseman, Thairo Estrada. The Giants down by 4, and we're the top half of the 6th. Now a screamer into the outfield. Mesa snags it for the second out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Mark Canha.
And next is the designated hitter, Mark Canha. 2 down, nobody on. Hit softly on the ground to third. Throw is low, and he can't pick it.
You know, 2-out errors are kind of like 2-out walks, and sometimes even worse. You know, you think you're out of the inning, but all of a sudden you got another out to get, and the offense has a great opportunity they're looking to take advantage of and make you pay for.
And here's the first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr. And a big swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Canha off of first with 2 away. Stays alive. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that is that. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Marlins 4 and the Giants nothing. And we're back.
Leading off
and
for
now
the Marlins,
Jonah Bride.
the first baseman, Jonah Bride.
Here comes a pitch. This one popped up. Settles under it. Nabs it. 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Grab Holly.
Here's the third baseman. In the air, out towards left center. Sable pulls that one down. That's out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Day.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the second game of the series. And that's outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
At the belt and fires. Up the middle. Estrada gathers and throws to first. That's the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Marlins 4 and the Giants nothing. Top of inning number 7. Now it's going to be Tyler Fitzgerald.
Tyler Fitzgerald.
The pitch.
Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock onto the pitcher's delivery is causing a few awkward swings.
Line drive, base hit right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Here's Matt Chapman. Base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock. Now let's see if they can string something together. Make it a little more interesting.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Jesus Luzardo won't go any further, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Righty reliever out of the pen, Anthony Bender.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Digging in, Patrick Bailey. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Right-handed reliever. Swing and a miss. The high heat, too much on that one.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
So digging in, Blake Sable. 2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2. And the pitch. Got him swinging.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you.
Now this one gets through. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's 4-1.
He was all over that one. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
So 2 on with 2 away. Here's the left fielder. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. In comes the run from second. It's 4-2.
Well, that gets them a little closer in this one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
And up next for the Giants, Thairo Estrada. So the tying run at second. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. Gone. He'll touch them all. And the Giants have the lead now. It's 5-4. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance, and they found a way to fight back big time. Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
And now it's the Giants DH, Mark Canha. Time called as the pitching coach makes a visit to the mound. One reliever still getting loose out in the pen. That one the other way. Hauls it in to end the inning. One more look at the big blow for the Giants. Bye-bye, baby, a 3-run homer. And the home team down a run. Back after this on the show. Bottom of the 7th, and at the plate for Miami, Victor Mesa Jr. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Signs of movement in the Giants bullpen. Number 73 getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Rogers, a left-hander, also throwing. The pitch. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Gets to it on to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Righty delivers. Wouldn't chase that time.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
That one to first. And now 2 gone.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at-bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Back to the top of the Miami order. And up next for Miami, Connor Norby. Now a check swing at the 1-1. Look down to first, and he won around. Rule the swing. And another ball.
2-2.
Out to center. Sable has a beat on it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Edward Cabrera.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now the first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr.
First baseman, Lamont Wade Jr.
The wind of the pitch.
Ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. 3-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Gassed it right by him.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
And here is Tyler Fitzgerald. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. And a swing and a miss, and there's 2 down.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing there for San Francisco as they hold on to a 5-4 lead. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, number 73.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Leading up
Well,
for the
1-run game, and now Otto Lopez.
Lopez.
Next pitch is outside. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. A right-hander is up and throwing. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. And that one fouled off. And the righty deals. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Yastrzemski makes the grab on the run.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
One down, base is empty.
That's
the shortstop takes the ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Bounced out to short. Fitzgerald. Now the throw to first on the run. Now 2 out.
Knew he had to hurry after that nice forehand grab, and he did. He couldn't have transferred the ball from his glove to his hand and released that throw any better than he did right there.
And now the DH, Jake Berger. The line to kick the pitch. That one well upstairs. And it's 2-1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Runner at first with 2 away. Now here is Jonah Bride. 2 outs. Got him! And that is the inning.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Andrew Nardi. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And now the catcher comes up to him, Patrick Bailey.
The catcher, number 14, Patrick.
The 1-1. High fly ball down the left field line. And there's one away.
Up next for the Giants, the center fielder,
Blake Sable now at the plate. Left-hand hitter waits.
No, that's the ball.
Missed.
Too low.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Strike on the inside corner.
Ball.
And another ball.
Full count.
And they'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. There's a swing and a drive. Norby raging back towards the wall. Hauls it in on the warning track.
The right fielder, number 5, Mike Yastrzemski.
Mike Yastrzemski, the next Giant to hit.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
One-two now. Back to the mound. He's got it. Fires over to first. And the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the ninth. It's the Giants 5 and the Marlins 4. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Number 74.
Now
he's been so good against lefties.
Number 74, Ryan Walker.
Now the third baseman.
So important to stay within yourself, especially for this hitter. Not known to be a power guy or a home run hitter. He needs to set the table by getting on with a walk or a base hit.
And there's a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Just missed.
I just feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Number 54 waits on deck. One-run game, bottom 9. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first,
Out.
and the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Now the left fielder, a 1-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
That's a little bit low.
Home plate umpires try to tighten things up a little bit.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And they're down to their last out. So 2 down now, and here is Victor Mesa Jr.
Victor Mesa Jr.
On the ground, right side. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Giants take the first 2 games of this series on the road.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Our final line score tonight,